So wait, hold on. You mean to tell me Offset got jumped on by all them people?
Breaking news after rapper Offset was shot at the Hard Rock Casino last week.
The FBI has just released some critical clues moments ago in this case. Local 10's Caroline Coles is in the newsroom with some new photos.
Yeah, we're learning some new information. The FBI Miami team have just released new details and photos on the suspects and the shooting of the Migos rapper. Let's take a look at the pictures we're getting. Agents say a big group of people assaulted Offset when one of the suspects pulled out a gun and shot him. You can actually see two of the suspects in the photos right here on your screen. In this particular photo, you can see the confrontation agents say led up to the shooting. And here's a closer look at the moments leading up. Agents say after one of the suspects opened fire, they tried to remove his watch, but did not end up taking it. Officials say the suspects took off in two Chevrolet SUVs. One of them is a gray Chevy Tahoe. And here's a look at both SUVs. The other is a black Suburban. Agents say the driver in the Suburban headed toward Hollywood while the Tahoe went to Miami. Now, the shooting happened in the valet area of the Hard Rock Casino. This was on April 6th. Offset recently speaking out about getting shot, posting on Instagram and thanking his supporters. The FBI is now asking people to come forward if you recognize the suspects, the SUVs, or if you have any information on the shooting.
So, new reports have come out. The FBI has taken Offset's case, and that's what happens when you shoot rappers in the midst of just in casinos and public buildings and things of that nature. The FBI says suspects tried to rob Offset outside a Florida casino when he was shot in the leg. The rapper Offset was ambushed by a large group of people who tried to rob him outside a Florida casino last week when he was shot in the leg, the FBI said Tuesday. Federal investigators said that they are still searching for the suspects who assaulted Offset last Monday night outside of Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, just north of Miami. Throughout the assault, a single shot was fired into Offset's leg before an unsuccessful attempt to remove the rapper's watch. The statement said Offset, who rose to fame as part of the influential hip-hop trio Migos, was hospitalized for a couple of days, but swiftly returned to the stage at a performance at a music festival at the University of Arkansas on Saturday. The suspects fled the scene in two Chevrolet SUVs and went in separate directions. A black Suburban that fled towards Hollywood, Florida, and a Tahoe that fled southbound towards Miami. Following the shooting, officers detained two people, but law enforcement hasn't shared evidence to directly tie either one of them to the shooting. One of the people detained was rapper Lil Tjay, born Tyon Jaden Merritt. He was arrested in connection with an altercation that occurred before the shooting. The Seminole Police Department in Florida said he was charged with disorderly conduct and operating a vehicle without a valid license. His lawyer, Don M. Florio, told the Associated Press last week that Lil Tjay did not have a gun and was not charged with any weapons or gun-related crimes. He was swiftly released after posting bond. So they saying basically that TJ or the other dude that got arrested didn't even have nothing to do with. They didn't even the ones that did the shooting, you know. So they all see these rumors and these stories. They just go crazy, you know. And it's just how media is, though. To be honest with you, media is from minute to minute. As information updates, we find out more than we report. But yeah, they saying that neither one of those guys were charged with Lil Tjay, which we knew he wasn't charged with shooting, and that's how we found out he was, because we've seen his charges. The other guy, he wasn't charged with shooting, so boom. The people who actually did the shooting, they left. One went towards Hollywood, the other one went towards Miami. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at right here. Was these TJ's guys, or did they try to rob Offset? Could TJ have possibly been a totally different incident? Could TJ have possibly been a coincidence? Possibly. Because Offset didn't have no security with him. Offset was out there shaking ass. And I hope that he never pulls a stunt like that again. And I hope that Offset got his mind together, because he just risked his life. And it's good to see that he understands that, what he did. You really just risked your life, for real. You really just rolled the dice right there. So, man, shout out to Offset, man. And, get well, brother. But I hope that that's the end of you rolling the dice with your life. You can't be out here dangling, bro. Gambling all in the casino, laid back with flip-flops on, with watches that cost thousands of dollars, even if it is fake jewelry, you in here gambling thousands of dollars, owed thousands of dollars. You get, come on, Offset, you know. But yeah, I just think that this crazy. It's still, you know, some twisted turns. They still haven't even technically caught Offset shooters. They looking for a lot more guys. They got still shots. Obviously, they got video. You know what I'm saying? They said it happened in the the valet area. I told y'all they had video of everything that took place. I told y'all that, and it's not rocket science. You do stuff in a place like that, you know it's cameras everywhere. It gotta be. For these places to get regulated, they gotta have a certain amount of cameras. We dealing with millions and millions of dollars. This is a casino, for crying out loud, you know? But people do dumb stuff. Also, Lil King, man. Lil King just got popped. Lil King, he just got popped. They say Lil King got caught with some drugs. They say he had a Pokemon onesie on. They say he had a Pikachu onesie on. You know? I thought that was hilarious, to be honest with you. Like, when I first heard that and I seen it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I laugh like a motherfucker because it just shows you, like, Shorty is still like a kid for real. Like, a Pokemon onesie is crazy, you know? But ain't no telling what he was doing. You know, he's probably riding to the stove to Walmart or something. Ain't no telling, you know? But I'm thinking 50 Cent gonna have a field day with this, so I can't wait to see what he says. In other news, now everybody was saying that Lil Zay Osama had some type of, you know, PDF file, but come to find out, the documents were fake and they were put together. Everybody saying THF Baby bogus as hell for posting them documents, which he is. I don't believe G Baby made the documents. You know what I'm saying? G Baby have been locked up too many times to be playing games like that. I think that he genuinely, somebody sent them to him and he genuinely thought that was you know, Lil Zay Osama shit, and, you know, got over on him and it made him look stupid. You feel me? You know, yeah, he bogus for posting it without doing his research, but at the same time, you know, I mean, posting fake paperwork, I don't think that's nothing he intentionally did. But, you know, whether it was intentional or not, it do look kind of messed up. Like, that's just something that you don't do. Y'all want a nigga to be the police so bad, y'all gotta post fake paperwork, you know? Like, whoever did it is crazy. For y'all to sit at the crib and basically just make up some shit. That's what it is. Just make up some shit and then be, you know, that's crazy to me. But it is what it is. But now Lil Zay did have that, you know, conspiracy case, and they said it had something to do with a robbery. That's true. He did get locked up on that, and I'm hearing that he's actually out on that. And Lil Zay, I rock with you now, but it's time to ask the question. How, brother? How, my man? Because I want to know what you know. I don't understand. He always get out. Zay always. I don't give a fuck if they find Zay with a grenade launcher. Zay gets out. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is he doing it. Because he fine. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got the law. Who's your lawyer? You know? Damn who Dirk them got. That we need him. Zay never goes to jail for real. Like, if he do, he don't do that much time. And motherfuckers stay getting caught with pipes and all that. Like, this is like the third time. You know what I'm saying? Whoever your lawyer is, he's great. Straight up on some Tony the Tiger shit. Like, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Real talk. It's crazy. It's like a raging war on the rap game right now. Niggas is snitching. Niggas is getting shot, dying all over the place. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it. Real talk. Like, man, we getting so many twists and turns. This shit is like an emotional roller coaster. You know? Jesus Christ. But, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, I'm here for it, man. Y'all know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies and try not to get slimed out. It's your boy.